Well, hello there, good people. Hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. And do not talk about the girl that's up here. It's just, when I tell y'all natural hair for me is, I don't want to say a challenge. I don't want to say anything negative because it's nothing negative. I just have to get used to it. So, sometimes I don't want to put it up in a ponytail. I don't want to do nothing because in order to put it in a ponytail, I got to wet it and I got to comb it through because my hair tangles. And so anyway, just get into the headband, honey. But let me show y'all my little jumper. Y'all ain't ready. Let me put this back some so y'all can see my jumper, child. Cause I'm so proud of this jumper. And so, cause I almost let me do that. I almost, I don't know if you can still see it. Can you see my jumper? Yes, it's a jumper. Woo. It's a jumper, honey. Okay, I gotta. Then I'm gonna go all the way, 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 all the way. Can y'all still see me? Yes, honey. It's so comfortable and it's so warm. I bought this jumper like, I don't know, 2 years ago. And I actually found it when I was going through my stuff to give stuff away. And I found it. And I'm like, oh, I'm putting that on. Well, actually, I was going to put it on yesterday. And then I'm like, no. And I was going to give it away because when I bought it, it was so, I was like, man, it is really, really, it's really a lounging. So, but, you know, I helped fill it in, I guess. So anyway, but it's so comfortable. And I don't know, I just feel cold today. So anyway, so I wanted to speak about um, the subject of having, oh, did I say welcome back to my channel? I always said that, right? Okay, all right. I said, hey, y'all, I greeted y'all in the name of the Most High God. Did I greet y'all in all love that I have inside of my heart? Okay, I just want to make sure. So when we talk about having options, or some people, when you tell them that you're eating vegan, and today, y'all ready? 16 days vegan challenge. 15 days of vegan challenge. Y'all ready? Okay. And people like, oh, what are you gonna eat? Onions and salad. This morning, well, I finally had to just decide that I was going to make something to eat once I got back from our prayer time, our corporate prayer that we have in the morning, and made stop. I'm always going to the store because I'm always thinking of, I want to get that. I want to get that. So anyway, but my husband had to go this morning, so I just went in with him. But and they talk about, oh, you don't have a whole lot of options. This morning, I am having the options of having options. I couldn't decide what I wanted to eat initially. I thought, okay, I really like Cracker Barrel breakfast. It's probably one of my favorite breakfasts. And what I get there, I get the hash brown. I get the Uncle Herschel's favorite. And it comes with the hash brown casserole, which has cheese. Does it have cheese? Yes. It has cheese in it and onion and hash browns, right? And then I get fried fish as my meat, and then I get pancakes. Sometimes, and it comes with grits and biscuits and stuff like that. And most of the time, I give the biscuits away anyway. I'm just not a big biscuit person. But everything else I eat. So I was like, oh, I know what I could do. I can make myself like a Uncle Herschel's breakfast this morning. Uncle Herschel's favorite. So I have mushrooms left from yesterday because I think I only cooked like maybe half the pack. I ate them all, but I have probably about at least five. Well, 4 more big pieces of mushroom left, and then a couple, a couple of little ones that are just gonna end up being nuggets. Yeah, so I think I've got like, oh, maybe only 3 pieces and 3 big pieces and a couple of little bitty pieces. But I couldn't figure out what I wanted to eat. For sure, once I thought I had decided, I said, okay, so I got these waffles. They have these in pancakes too, but I'm particular about my pancake. So I was like, let me see. Because when I eat a pancake, until I learn how to, or as I practice making pancakes, just period, if I can make them taste like my mama's, which tastes like the ones that they make at Cracker Barrel, then I just rather get a waffle. But I like a good waffle too. Now, a waffle has to be made right too. If you're going somewhere and you're eating a waffle, the way that I like my waffles are crunchy around the edges and in the inside softer. That's how I like it. Some people like it all crunchy. Some people like it all soft. So anyway, so I said, well, let me try these waffles. And these are by Vans. I don't know if anybody's tried these, but they're made with whole wheat, still cut oats, millet, and oh, wait a minute. Mallet is a fish, isn't it? But it doesn't say that on the back. Is a mallet a fish, or am I thinking of something else? Well, y'all have to tell me, because I have to look it up, I guess. But anyway, they had this kind of, and they had a whole wheat, and I opted for these. I was wondering if I should have gotten, the whole grain, but I'm wondering if I should have gotten the whole grain. But anyway, back to options. So I'm gonna pull this back a little bit. So back to options. So what I was thinking about doing is making some more fried fish, right? With some waffles. And then I remembered, I'm sure I got some hash browns. Because remember I told y'all, did I tell y'all that sometimes I don't know if I got hash browns, and then I buy hash browns and my husband's like, we got hash browns. I usually will make a list. But sometimes if I'm out and I'm just picking up a couple things and I know I need to get this and need to get that, I was like, oh, why don't I get, just some hash browns for breakfast or whatever. And pre-COVID, we always had people over. Either I had ladies over here for our monthly women's empowerment, so I always did a breakfast for them, and I set it out. So we had really good stuff, and so I always made sure that I had plenty of stuff in the freezer to make breakfast, or in the refrigerator to make breakfast brunch foods. So, and I'm seeing all this stuff now that I still have, but we did have hash browns. So we had hash browns. While I was looking for the hash browns, I found these. I just bought this the other day in my food haul. Actually, it was week before last. Now, can you believe it? It's been over a week since I did that big food haul. But anyway, and I'm trying to eat the food up on it. I'm wasting nothing. So, and this is shredded white cabbage and carrots. And when I saw it, I was like, ooh, that look good. So, and it's got scallions, green onions, and then it's just lightly salted with, lightly seasoned with salt and pepper, right? And then I was like, oh, I can have that. And I was like, oh, I can have that mixed with this. Then I can have this fried. And then I can have this. And I was like, yeah, girl, too much. So then I said, okay, Gail, decide what you're going to have for breakfast, because it's almost 11 o'clock and you haven't even had your first meal. The only thing I've had today are my goalies. That's all I've had today. I have a bottle upstairs and I keep a bottle down here. My husband recommended that. He's like, babe, why don't you? Because I'm like, baby, you upstairs? Would you bring my Goldie down? Or if I'm upstairs, I said, baby, would you bring that up? And he's like, do you have enough where you can have a bottle upstairs and a bottle downstairs? I was like, I do. So since I do, I have this bottle down here and I have a bottle in the bathroom. And so before I brush my teeth this morning, I chew before I brush my teeth and wash my face. I chew one, but then, guys, get this. So I wash my face and I do like this. So what I do, I wash my face first. Then I floss and I use like a water pick because flossing and me, we ain't friends. But the water pick, that's my dude. So I did and I do the water pick and brush my teeth, and then I go back and put my moisturizer and my nutrient spray or whatever, so it just gives my face enough time to be washed before I moisturize. I don't know, that's just my thing. But when I brushed my teeth today, when I went through with the water pick and I rinsed my mouth, red was everywhere. And I said, Lord, so I'm looking all in the mirror. And I'm like, I didn't taste nothing. I mean, did I? Because sometimes I can go ham, honey, with that water pick. And sometimes if you in one little spot, your gum is like, girl, there's nothing in there. You can move. You can keep it moving. And so I thought maybe I had done that, like, did it too long or too hard in one area when I was using the water pick. And I was like, and it kept. And I was like, Lord, what? And I kept looking in my mouth and I didn't see anything. I didn't see any place where I was having any issues or whatever. Then I remembered I had my goalies and they red. I didn't give myself enough time before I brushed my teeth and rinsed my mouth out. So they were still all in my teeth and everything. Anyway, lesson learned. But anyway, that's all I've had to eat today are some gummies, apple cider vinegar. I didn't have coffee today. I've had water today. Baby, I'm not doing my best today in terms of taking care of myself, but we about to rectify that. So anyway, and I still have to take my vitamins. But I take my vitamins after I eat. Oh, today's fun fact from my vitamin says the US has more museums than Starbucks and McDonald's locations combined. Good to know. Well, after COVID, we can maybe go to some of these museums. Anyway, so with all of these choices, what I believe I've decided to do is now I'm concerned about these waffles now, y'all. I don't even know if they're vegan. See, it doesn't even say that in any of the ingredients. But it says mallet and brown rice. Is mallet not a fish? Maybe I'm thinking of a minnow. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of a minnow. Is that what I'm thinking of? Okay, I just want, honey, because I'm trying to do my body right. Do you understand? And when I commit to something, I commit to something all the way. So I ain't trying to be like cheating, and because you don't have to. You don't have to. When you make a decision and you make a commitment to do something, you don't take shortcuts, right? When you make a commitment that you're going to do something, you take the journey with it. That's how I feel. So I just want to make sure I'm doing things, like my mother would say, copacetic. So keeping it all copacetic. So I think what I'm gonna have, since it's so late, is that I'm going to go ahead and do I'll probably start with one waffle because my eyes be bigger than my belly. Like I'll do like a waffle, or I'll make like two. Say for instance, I'll make two of these because I feel like I'm really hungry because it's getting later and I haven't eaten, and then I'll start eating, and then I'm like, oh, I really wasn't that hungry. So I think I'm probably just going to start with one waffle. And I'm going to put some strawberries and bananas on it. And I have some, I don't know even what's best to put on it. And I do have some plant-based butter too. So I might put a little bit of that on my waffle. And then I have some agave syrup. And I actually have, now this regular syrup I could have, it's got a lot of sugar, but it doesn't have, you know, I mean, for all intents and practical purposes, it's vegan. It doesn't have anything that's contrary to vegan or contrary to plant-based. So, and then I have the sugar-free maple flavor. So I told y'all that sometimes I get an idea and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna make cookies. So I'm gonna buy coconut flour, coconut sugar, coconut, and then I'm gonna use this. So that's why I have this. I've had this in here for at least 8 or 9 months. It's still good, but as you can see, it ain't even been open. So anyway, I believe that's what I'm gonna do for breakfast, just to get some food on board, and then get my metabolism going too, because you want that, you want. And then I'm gonna do my fishless nuggets and hash browns, and this probably for lunch, which will probably be about like 3 o'clock. Yeah, I have rehearsal at 5:30, so I don't like to eat too close to that. But yeah. So I think I might even put some pecans on my waffle too. That's what I'll probably do. That is kind of like a meat. So I'll probably put a few of these on there too. And that's gonna be my breakfast today, guys. So if I do decide for sure to do my fishless nuggets or chickenless, I might even make them chicken, just because the only difference is I could put everything in the egg wash that I did for the fish, except the I wouldn't. Well, the only other thing I put in there, other than the just egg and the garlic powder, is the gnocchi fakaki and the Old Bay. So obviously I wouldn't put those two things in there, and instead I put poultry seasoning. And then that way it could be chicken nuggets. And then who knows? By that time I might decide that I'm not even gonna do either one of these, and I might make them chicken nuggets and put them on a salad, and make a salad for lunch. But I will keep you posted. Okay? You guys have a positive, prosperous, and productive day, and I will see you next time. All right, good people.